Hey guys, let's do a quick video. This is in response to xltoffroadbear. He has sent out a challenge to show off our top 5 vehicles. So I'm going to do that now, and top 5 was clarified as most significant or most, sentimental, most important pieces in your collection. And a lot of my stuff is packed up as TWYCE Diecast and my family are going to be moving soon. But I think I found that my top 5 most important ones were still around because they are not the ones that are monetarily the most valuable. For instance, this Datsun 510 Bluebird garbage custom job was actually my first custom ever. This was initially a wheel swap, and then I got the fever, got the bug, and grabbed some spray paint that was laying around the garage and did the interior in a tan, and this awful green paint, which I'm sure was used to paint potted plants, pots. Put a little bit of detail work on the tail lamps, and yeah, it's a pretty bad custom, but this is what started off all the custom craze for me. This next one, this number 2 vehicle, is a old school Chick-fil-A delivery van. A little bit of history on that. I worked at Chick-fil-A on and off for more than 5 years in my life. It was my first job. This vehicle is actually a challenge for my wife to figure out, quit talking about it, and learn how to make my own decals. So obviously this is not a vehicle that Hot Wheels puts out. It is a custom that I've done. I believe it's a medic van, and I figured out how to do decals and made this. So that one's pretty special to me. My wife and I would go to a grocery store and she'd pick out some of the ugliest vehicles and challenge me to make them into something that I liked. So those are great memories. This odd fella right here, this 3-wheeler, and what is it? Let's take a look at it. This is a Reliant TW9 from Whiz Wheels, Corgi Juniors. This is actually a piece done by Rob at Matchbox Garage, and it is one of his customs that he sent after I commented on a video. I think I sent him some cards as well, and he sent me back a few. And this is a customizer over in the UK that, as I was getting started, really enjoyed his videos. I still watch him to this day, and this is always a cool vehicle. It sits on my Euro shelf just because it is unlike anything else that I have, and it came from another member of the Diecast community. If you saw my response to the Rat Black challenge, I think it was our top 10 Corvettes maybe. This was my number 1. It's a Maisto. It'll be the only Maisto ever at the top of any of my favorite lists. And it's because this is as close to the Corvette that I own, that my father used to drive, that I'll probably ever have. It is a convertible, the one I have. It is white with black interior. Well, actually mine has dark gray. But this is pretty close, and the diecast itself is miserable and pitiful, but the memories I have in driving in that car and the fact that it was a gift from my dad puts it definitely as one of my top 5. Last but not least, this has all kinds of sentimental importance to me. I grew up not long after these cars roamed the interstates in Louisiana, a state in the United States, my home state, actually. But this was also a gift from my buddy Christian, who was the very first person that I traded any type of cars with online. Found Christian through Reddit and have become, probably my closest diecast friend, one of my better friends in life. And this was a car he sent me as a sort of a thank you for helping him get some other cars, and mainly just a friendship gift, I guess. But it is a beautiful green light Chevy police car, 1967. I was born in 75, so I wasn't around to see these. There might have been a few left as I was a young buck riding around with my parents, but this was a gift from Christian, and I love it. It'll always be in my top 5. So XLT Off-Road Bear, thanks for this trip down memory lane. These are my top 5. If you haven't seen this challenge come up on your feed yet, go ahead and take this video from me as an invitation to join it. I'm sure XLT Off-Road Bear would love to see yours as well. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.